Can environmental factors change your genetic health? Imagine your genes as a set of instructions you inherit from your parents. Now picture that your environment can influence how these instructions are used. That's what we're exploring today. Environmental factors do not alter your DNA sequence itself. Your DNA is like the blueprint, and it stays the same throughout your life. But these factors can change how your genes work, which is called gene expression. This process is part of what's known as epigenetics. Epigenetics involves chemical modifications that turn genes on or off or adjust how much they are expressed. These changes don't change the actual genetic code but influence how your body develops and functions. For example, what you eat, how much stress you experience, exposure to toxins, smoking, temperature, and even light can affect gene activity. During early development, like when you are in the womb, environmental influences can cause epigenetic changes that last for decades. A famous example is the Dutch hunger winter, where children born during famine showed epigenetic differences linked to higher risks of health problems later in life. Some environmental exposures, like smoking, can cause epigenetic changes that are reversible if you quit. This means your lifestyle choices can positively or negatively impact your gene regulation and health. It's important to understand that environmental factors mainly influence gene activity through epigenetics. They usually do not cause permanent mutations or changes in the DNA sequence itself. But in rare cases, during sensitive periods, environmental exposures can cause epigenetic changes in reproductive cells, which might affect future generations. When it comes to family genetic testing and hereditary health, knowing about environmental influences is key. Genetic tests reveal inherited DNA variants, but they don't show how your environment might modify gene activity. So, your genetic risk isn't the only factor in your health. Lifestyle and environment also play a big role. Practically, this means you can use genetic testing to find inherited risks, but also consider how your environment might change those risks. For example, a person with a genetic predisposition to heart disease can reduce their risk by eating healthy, exercising, and avoiding smoking. Understanding that some epigenetic changes are reversible opens doors for intervention. Making healthy choices, especially during pregnancy, can support better gene regulation in your children. In summary, environmental factors can influence your genetic health by changing how your genes are expressed through epigenetic mechanisms. This doesn't change your DNA but can impact your health and disease risks. It's a reminder that your environment and lifestyle are powerful tools in shaping your overall health alongside your inherited genes.